Everyone is asking the same question, and the question is, my hair is breaking. Like everyone who is coming to me still asks the same question, my hair is breaking. And yes, the only thing that I always ask them, that is, why is your hair breaking? But I've got so many questions about that, like why is our hair breaking? There are some people who always say that it is just because of the hairstyles they played, and someone might tell you it is the locks, another one the crochet, the waves, the kinky braids, the small twist, the chemicals. But the question remains, what breaks the hair mostly? Because if we all saying that same thing, that the chemicals, the hairstyles that we do, then there is something that we are not bringing out, like why is it breaking? Because now when you tell me that it is a crochet, and you can tell me that the braids, the chemicals, the locks, the dreadlocks, still we are not going to get the solution to solve that question. You're very welcome. My name is Romramba Morris Mawichiri Inyabosi, and that's when I'm greeting you, saying that good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone who is watching wherever you are. This is Knowing My Hairstyle. And yes, before you go very far, I would like you to click on that red button, ring the bell, and if you have any question, please just go right in the comment section. Tell us what you would need to know about a certain hairstyle that you're going to do. Because on this channel, I'm going to make sure that I always update you about those hairstyles you're going to do, so that at least you get that idea before doing a certain hairstyle, at least when you already know what you're going into. It's because different people do different hairstyles, but sometimes you find someone is going to a salon doing a certain hairstyle when you don't know about it and what can do to your hair. So before we go far, I'm just going to take this question to everyone who is watching this channel, that yes, as we are all asking ourselves that same question, because for me, the clients who come to me, you will find that I'm trying to give them a certain hairstyle to do. Let me say, can we do a crochet? And someone is telling you, no, I cannot do that. It broke my hair. Chose like a twist, someone else is going to tell you, I cannot do the twist. And when you talk about the dreads, the same thing, someone is going to tell you, I cannot do the dreads. The whole question comes back to us, like what makes our hair to break? First and foremost, for me, according to all the time I've spent in the salon, at least I've come to realize that yes, sometimes it is from the hairdressers. Now, another way around, you will find that it is from the hairstyles that we chose for our hair. And yes, and another thing is even the chemicals that we use for our hair. And if I talk about the chemical, that means the oil and other things that we always use with our natural hair. But first and foremost, let's try to talk about if it would be like for the hair cells. What is that hair cell that breaks hair? Okay, and for me right now, I would say that all hairstyles break hair. Why am I saying that? It's just because everyone is saying that hairstyle broke my hair, and you'd find those are the different types of hairstyles. You understand? Someone is saying dreads, another one is saying crochet, someone also is saying the twist, the braiding. So you would find like everyone, they have a certain hairstyle that broke their hair. So now when we go into like deep into that, we will find like there is those certain mistakes that we always do after maybe we have plaited, or even before plaiting that a certain hairstyle. One, I would say that before plaiting a certain hairstyle, let's try also mining our hair, because you might be having a fine hair type and you want a hairstyle that is heavy for your hair type. Why am I saying that? That those people that always see that are doing those dreadlocks extension that are already made, and you find someone is with weak hairline. Remember, when we try to look at these dreads that are already made, they always have the same size. If they're big, they are very big, and if they're small, of course they can be small. But this client is going to love those big ones, and I'm going to just add them on her hair, not knowing like this hair is fine and it cannot hold these dreads for a long period of time, and maybe this same person is trying to style those dreads like the way they want. Every week you're trying to sell them, the way you're holding them, it's causing tension, mostly like in front hair. So this is also going to make your hair to break. And another way, you'll find like someone is saying that no, me, if I do the natural twist, I'm not going to break my hair. And this is the reason sometimes we don't understand that you're going to do your natural twist. Yes, it is very protective, but how long are you going to stay with this hair? And the maintenance, or like spraying it all the time. So you'll find like you have done, yes, the natural hair, but you have overstayed with this hair, because I've seen that you find someone has done the natural hair twist and then is going to stay with it for like 5 months. Oh my God, trust me, by the time you're going to untwist this hair, you will have to lose your hair. And then another thing is, now let's talk about the crochet. Now the crochet, you might plait them, but this is not something that you need to understand. Once they're going to do your crochet, and the cornrows pain first before even they add on a crochet, trust me, somehow somewhere there is a tension on your hair, and if they add on this extension already, you're causing problems to your hair. So please, once you feel the cornrows that are already painful, trust me, it won't be good even when they add on the crochet. So those are the some things that at least you should try to be very careful while doing such a hairstyle. And then let's talk about the braiding. Let's say the kinky braiding. Most of the times you'd find that those people who feel like, yes, my head is small and I would want something big, you understand, for that one, I don't blame you if you want that thing to be big because you have a small head. But sometimes we need to understand that when you want something big, it is okay, but please don't do big braids. Let them be small. Okay, they can be small at least, very packed. That one at least can be good. But when you want it big and very huge, like a lot on your head, that means we're going to be holding little hair when we're adding on a bigger extension. And you know what is going to cause? This big extension is going to be very heavy for that small hair that is held, and causes the tension to break at the end. You understand? And then those ones who do the weaves, of course, I've been seeing that some people who use different types of bondings on their head. Yes, at least we try to tell these people, I don't know how long can
I don't know what they did, but you look so beautiful. Movie time, baby, I get what's some, yeah. Or to no longer
this we can try to see how long should a wig stay for, because there are those ones who want to stay with this wig like a whole month, like 2 months, 3 months with a wig on their head. I don't know if that would be fine, but according to me, even you see, when you add, you keep on putting on a cap on your head like for a long period of time, you would find you're losing your hair just because of that cap. So we should always also trying to understand, if it's a wig, how long can it stay on someone's head. So please, still, if there is someone who can give us an idea on that, please, let's just go in the comment section. Maybe you're helping someone out there. So you All of this, you're going to find that our hair is breaking just because of we do some things that we don't understand, but just because it is trending, so we just jump on it and it's what we want, forgetting how our natural hair. So according to how we can protect our natural hair, like not to break, please let's try at least to look at those hair cells. Before we are going to do them, let's first know our hair type, and before we jump on that hairstyle that we want to do, at least you be knowing how heavy it is and what it can cause to your hair, mostly like those ones who are losing their hair in front. The only thing that I see here that we need to understand is that all hair can break our hairline, but the only thing we need to do is let's also try to listen to these hairstylists when they tell us like let's not do this or let's do this, because you will find like a certain hairstyle that you're trying to do is the one that is going to break your hair. And if they do you a nice hairstyle, please also try to learn how to maintain it. Your hairstylist will tell you not to overstay with this hair. Please try to do that, because the more you do that, it will also be breaking your hairline. So I would like to have somebody like your hair just breaks without anything or even plating or something else. For you, I will have to come back here with your video showing you what is bringing all that and how you can get rid of it. And yes, if you have also a question of a certain hairstyle that is breaking your hairline, please, you can also drop it there in the comment section so that we can also try to talk about that. For now, my name is Ramramba Morris, proud Mukonjo and Musibe Boholo. I love you so much, and this is Knowing My Hairstyle. Bye bye. See you in my other next video.